Hello folks, welcome back. It is week 3 and we are going to be concluding this unit with your flash nonfiction piece, a very short piece, under 750 words as you well know, and you're going to be practicing some clear writing skills and telling a story, a real story about something to do with your lived experience. Now what you're practicing are two important skills that will serve you well in this class and beyond. The first is writing with your senses, writing clear imagery using what you see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and so on. Those kinds of vivid images put your reader in your lived experience, put them right into your world. They see what you see, they smell what you smell, for better or worse, and so on. And it makes the writing much more vivid and exciting and energizing. You don't have to go into great lengthy detail to use imagery well and wisely. Just use it for the most important bits of your storytelling. That said, clarity and concision also matter, and that applies to every type of writing you do. Whether you're writing for a memo for your boss, or report for your sociology class, or you're writing a job application, or any sort of thing. You want to use clear, direct language that doesn't rely too heavily on the passive voice, that doesn't waste a lot of time with slow wind-ups, that doesn't over nominalize, which is to turn a verb into a noun, like to educate becomes education. Those sorts of things. The tion endings are a clue that a verb has become a noun. Overusing those kinds of words, not that education is a bad word to use, but that's an illustration. Overusing those words make your writing stiff. So this week we're going to practice some skills. So let me show you around. Go to coursework, as you know, content, doop-a-doop-a-doo, and here we are in week 3. And thanks, Bill, for giving us this clever little quote. Here's your overview. That's loading slowly. Okay. If it is possible to cut a word, always cut it out. George Orwell. I just butchered what he just said, but I cut out some words. Alrighty then. So you have just your goals here. You can read that. Your readings and resources. You get to go out in the world into Brevity, a journal of concise literary nonfiction, and find some pieces that resonate with you. I want you to think about the styles of writing that really strike you. And Brevity is a great place to find very short pieces in different styles. Now keep in mind that some of the styles that you're going to be seeing on Brevity now might inform your final project, which is a different way of playing with form. I found a few great pieces that do that, but what we're looking for is the short and concise. And your prompt for the micro essay is here. It's also later in your module. And I've got some tips for reducing prose to its molten core at the sentence level. Instead of a journal assignment, you're going to do a homework assignment where you take a piece of your own writing, a longish piece of, I shouldn't say longish, but a chunk of your writing that is perhaps a little wordy. And then you're going to put it through an exercise created by Richard Lanham, where you cut the fat. You're going to learn all about this, and reduce it to its bare minimum. Now that doesn't mean it's perfect in every way, but it just gives you some skills about using these concision tools to sharpen your writing. Of course, your personal style is your personal style, so you might add a little bit here or there for emphasis, but for clarity, you want it short and tight. So you get to practice your skills with this homework assignment. In your reflection blog, you're going to take some of the readings from Brevity and talk about them and why they strike you, what's interesting about them, and share those reflections with your classmates as your readers. Maybe recommend a piece or steer us away from a piece. I don't know. It's your reflection. You get to do that. You also have your final draft of your Flash Us essay due by Monday. So journal Thursday, first post to your reflection due Saturday, reply by Monday. Final draft Monday. Okay. Here are some lecture notes that I'd like you to read, talking about concision, a lot of what we've just said here, but much clearer than I can say it here because I don't speak as well as I can write. That's something you've probably noticed about me. So here you go. There are some clips and tricks here from different authors. So read through the bottom. There you go. Come on. Here we go. Here is your reflection, your insights. You're going to read your bits from brevity, and then you're going to respond to some of these questions, these thoughts. It'll help you. This reflection is designed to help you think more clearly about your own essay upcoming. So please put that in your heart as you're doing this, that this is here to help you think critically about your own writing. This style presentation I can't take credit for. My co-conspirator, and she helped me design this class. She created this lesson about clarity and brevity, and she has narrated these recordings that all are about this PowerPoint. You can look at just the PowerPoint, but if you would like to get a little deeper into this, it's really to your advantage to listen to her explain. A lot of this has to do with many of the things I just said to you about energy and clarity in your writing and how to avoid the common pitfalls. She'll do it in greater depth and with greater clarity. So please take a look at those tools and tips to prepare you for your homework assignment. Here your PowerPoint is again, and this will walk you through how to cut the fat in your own writing. Again, this is an exercise. Here's an example of how it's done. So you find the to be verbs and mark those. Find the prepositions, ofs, intos, wheres, not where, when, before, after, in, with. Those kinds of words are necessary sometimes, but if they're overused, they make your writing look like or sound like it's a flat tire. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum. So, and it also forces us to use more words than we want. Here is an example of kind of floppy and sloppy. Here is a tight version after these words have been eliminated. And the lard factor is the difference between the 142 word fat and flabby one compared to the tight and precise one, which is 104 words, 38 word difference. The percentage is 38 divided by 142, or 26.8% lard. So you're going to do that kind of calculus for your own writing. Guess what? You're doing math in an English class. How crazy. Okay. If this doesn't make sense, please let me know. And then your prompt for your essay is due here. And this is the prompt. You're going to do your uploading your essay here by Monday night. Now practice as you see fit. If you would like to seek help for your essay, if you want to talk to your classmates or to me, we can work something out. I will be holding office hours on Thursday at 10. I will try to go through a little demonstration about cutting the lard, but also I'm here to talk about your essays. So if you would like to show up and chat about your works in progress, I am all about it. So please come. If that time doesn't work for you, let me know another time that might. And again, I'm happy to talk to you. If you'd prefer to reach out to your classmates, you can send your classmates an email using this tool. You can send them a message through Pronto and ask them to meet up with you in another way. Online, that is. I'm not endorsing face-to-face meetings during a pandemic, just saying. But you can reach out to each other and be supportive. That in itself is practice for what will be coming up when we do our next major essay, which is the personal essay. We'll start that unit next week. It will involve a lot of the skills that you're using now, but you're going to be doing a more in-depth and more focused work in relationship to a subject. And developing your own persona, you'll learn more about that as well on the page. But a lot of the skills you're using now, you'll apply then. In that unit, you will do a peer review that's a little more formal, where you'll be reviewing each other's work. If you want to just get a junior experience with that, I encourage you to support each other this week. If I can be of any help, please reach out to me either through Pronto or email. Email is poconnor1@cnm.edu, and I look forward to reading your writing. Thanks so much.